Hi everyone, I'm a little bit sick at the moment. Don't worry, I don't have coronavirus. It's just that I have a little bit of a stomach bug. I'll be here probably on Wednesday. I didn't upload any math-based questions because I was a little bit sick over the weekend, but you will have some this week. Just check your emails to make sure that you are up to date with your homework. So what we're going to do today is we're going to continue on with the algebra questions. So today's chapter is 3.2, substitution for variables. I'm going to give you some time to copy this down, but just remember, if the school does close down, this is the way that I'm going to do videos as well. Probably a little bit better with my iPad once it's charged up, but I'm going to be doing mostly PowerPoints and then writing on them. So substitution for variables. Remember, you can always ask the teacher to pause it or go back or slow down a little bit as well if you find that I'm talking a little bit too fast. So we're going to continue on. So substitution is where you replace a variable with a number to find the answer to an expression. Remember, an expression is when you add or take away two terms and there's no equal sign. So you don't know the value to this yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually find the answer using the variable's number. So for this question here, we have a is equal to 3 here, and b is equal to 10, which is here. So we're literally going to take this and put it where the b is. We're going to take the 3 and put it where the a is. So what we're going to get, I'm going to get out of this, that's the bad timing, 2, and our b is 10, take away, and our a is 3. So that's going to be 20, take 3, which equals to 17. Okay, copy that down if you need to, and tell your teacher if you would like him or her to pause this video. So we're going to go to the next one. So when you're substituting with a negative number, use brackets. I'm going to go a little bit backwards. For this one here, I've already used brackets as well. So for this one here, you want to use brackets. It's just a little bit more clearer if you use brackets. So we've got 2 and our x is negative 3. So we're going to put in negative 3 and we're going to go to the power of 2. Take away 3, and our y is negative 1. So the next line, remember we have to do BODMAS, so I'm going to put over here BODMAS. And we're going to do this indices first. So negative 3 times a negative 3 is 9. Remember, not negative 9, but 9. And then you're going to have negative 3 times by negative 1. Remember, if there's no sign in the middle of these two numbers, like here or here, that means times. So 2 times by 9 gives you 18. And then your negative 3 times by negative 1. Remember, the equal sign, or the negative sign rather, is right next to this number and it goes with this number here. So negative 3 times by negative 1 gives you positive 3, and that's going to equal to 21. And we can actually use this to fill in a table. So with this table here, what you find is each of these x values are going to be individually substituted into this x, and we're going to get 3 different types of y's. Well, not different types, but we're going to get 3 different values for y. So we'll do the first one. For the first one, y is equal to 3, and then our first x is equal to negative 1. So we're going to do negative 1, and that's going to equal y is equal to negative 3. Remember, I can't put the number in here, so I'm just going to write it down here. So y for the next one is equal to 3, bracket, and the next number is 0. So we're going to put the 0 there. Okay, and then anything times by 0 gives you 0, so that's going to be 0. And then y is equal to, the last one is going to be 2, so 3 times by 2, and y is equal to 6. Okay, so remember, these numbers are going to go into these 3 places, and that's how you're going to fill in the table. And this is going to help you when we do linear equations as well. You're going to have to do this later in the year and also in year 9, 10, 11, and 12. So what I'm going to get you guys to do now is to complete the following questions. Of course, if you need, you can rewatch this video, but what I want you to do are these following questions. Your teacher is going to monitor you and of like how much you have done as well. If you need more examples, remember the textbook is there. So it's on page 158, and hopefully I will see you guys on Wednesday. I'll most likely probably make another video like this as well. Okay, see you on Wednesday.